Liverpool could be preparing to make another exciting move for one of world football's brightest young talents, with reports suggesting the Reds have been closely monitoring Australia's emerging World Cup star and Barcelona target Lucas Harrington. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. After spending heavily in recent transfer windows, Liverpool appear to be returning to a recruitment model that served them so well in the past, identifying elite young prospects before their value explodes. Harrington fits that profile perfectly. The 18-year-old centre-back has rapidly emerged as one of the most talked about defensive talents in world football. Liverpool scouts have reportedly watched his progress throughout the season, and while no formal move is currently on the table, the growing interest from Anfield is certainly turning heads. What makes this story even more intriguing is the competition Liverpool could face. Spanish giants Barcelona have already seen a bid rejected by MLS side Colorado Rapids, highlighting just how highly the teenager is rated across Europe. With some of football's biggest clubs circling, the race for Harrington's signature could become one of the most fascinating transfer battles involving a young defender this year. Despite being only 18 years old, Harrington has already earned a place in Australia's World Cup squad and is being tipped as a future cornerstone of the Socceroos' defense. Standing at 6'3", he combines physical presence with exceptional composure on the ball, qualities that have made him a standout performer since arriving in Major League Soccer from Brisbane Roar earlier this year. His rise has been nothing short of remarkable. After progressing through Brisbane Roar's academy system, Harrington broke into senior football before securing a move to Colorado Rapids in January. Just months later, he has established himself as a key player, earning widespread praise for his maturity, passing ability, and defensive intelligence. Former Arsenal defender Rob Holding, now his teammate in Colorado, has been particularly impressed by the youngster's development, describing him as calm under pressure and a player who continues to improve week after week. Those glowing reviews are backed up by the numbers. Harrington has become a vital part of Colorado's build-up play, boasting an outstanding pass completion rate while ranking among the league's best distributors from defense. For a player still in the early stages of his career, it's easy to understand why Liverpool are paying such close attention. With Barcelona already testing the waters and Liverpool now reportedly keeping tabs on his progress, Lucas Harrington's stock is rising rapidly. The question is whether the Reds will decide to make their move before the rest of Europe catches up to what many are already calling a future defensive superstar. Liverpool have built their success on spotting elite talent before the rest of the football world, and Lucas Harrington may be the latest name added to that list. With World Cup exposure, interest from Barcelona, and scouts from Anfield watching closely, all the signs point towards a player whose value is only heading in one direction. If the Reds decide to act, they could be securing one of the most exciting defensive prospects in world football before he becomes completely unattainable. The big question now is whether Liverpool will make their move, or risk watching another European giant win the race for Australia's next superstar. In other news, Liverpool are said to be preparing a groundbreaking €130 million bid for a key transfer target. This could be the biggest deal of the summer. Liverpool's pursuit of Yandio Mande is gathering serious momentum, and the Reds could now be preparing one of the biggest transfers in football history. After seeing an opening proposal worth up to €100 million rejected by RB Leipzig, Liverpool are reportedly ready to return to the negotiating table with an even bigger offer as they intensify their chase for the 19-year-old sensation, who has emerged as the club's #1 target to replace Mohamed Salah. Their initial package, believed to consist of €90 million up front, plus a further €10 million in performance-related add-ons, failed to convince Leipzig, who remain determined to maximize the value of one of Europe's most exciting young talents. However, reports suggest Liverpool have no intention of walking away and are expected to launch another bid in the coming days. According to multiple sources, Leipzig are holding out for a fee closer to €130 million, creating a significant gap in negotiations. But despite the eye-watering valuation, there is growing confidence that discussions will continue until both clubs find common ground. Perhaps the biggest boost for Liverpool is the players' stance. The Reds are believed to be in a commanding position when it comes to personal terms, with respected journalist David Ornstein claiming the Merseyside club are firmly in the driving seat for Yandio Mande's signature. Ornstein also pointed out that Leipzig have a history of selling their biggest stars when the right price is met, meaning Liverpool's challenge is less about convincing the player and more about reaching the German club's financial demands. Adding another intriguing twist, Paris Saint-Germain remain firmly interested in Yandio Mande, but are reportedly trailing well behind Liverpool in the race. The indication is that the young winger favours a move to Anfield, leaving the Reds in a hugely advantageous position if they can satisfy Leipzig's valuation. The coming days could prove decisive, with Liverpool seemingly edging closer to submitting a groundbreaking €130 million bid that would underline just how highly they rate the teenager and how determined they are to secure Mohamed Salah's long-term successor. If Liverpool do decide to meet RB Leipzig's staggering €130 million valuation, it would send a clear message to the rest of Europe that the club are prepared to invest heavily in the next generation of superstars. With Yandio Mande reportedly favouring a move to Anfield and Liverpool leading the race ahead of PSG, all eyes will now be on whether the Reds make their decisive move. This transfer saga is rapidly reaching a crucial stage, and if negotiations continue to progress, Liverpool could be on the verge of completing one of the most headline-grabbing deals of the summer. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.